On a cold, dark night in a quiet California suburb, Sarah was sitting alone in the living room, meditating on the difficult situation she fell into. She was carrying a gun in her hands, but she was reluctant to use it. She had no other options. The man who was chasing her did not know the meaning of mercy, and she was forced to defend herself and the life of her unborn child. I heard heavy steps approaching the front door of the house, and her heart began to beat hard. She repeatedly wondered if the time would come when you had to use the weapon she was carrying. She was trying to calm her nerves, but every beat in her heart was increasing the frequency of her fear. Suddenly, the steps in front of the door stopped, and Sarah began to inhale with difficulty, to hear a voice whispering with a strange and terrifying phrase, "Please don't shoot. I'm pregnant." She didn't have time to think. She knew she had to act quickly if she wanted to survive. Sarah quickly set off towards the back window, where she knew she could escape from it. As each step approached the window, the sounds of gunshots fired from behind it increased. Fear controlled every cell in her body, but she insisted on moving forward. The moment I got to the window, I felt something holding it from behind, and before she could avoid it, I heard the sound of bullets break through the air. Sarah collapsed on the ground, and the darkness was slowly devouring her. The bullets stopped amid the suspicious silence that followed. When the morning sun shot, neighbors who pay attention to strange sounds found the remains of blood and destruction at home. On the ground, they found Sarah's body lying, and in her stomach, he was growing a new life. So she was the brave mother who tried to protect her fetus until the last breath in it. That morning, policemen found themselves in the middle of a horrific crime scene. The effects of the conflict were evident in every corner of the house, and blood was showing terribly on the wooden floors. There was no trace of the attacker, and the police were working hard to find out his identity and come up with the motives for his heinous crime. The special investigation team was sent to investigate the incident, and suspicions were heading towards someone previously known for his involvement in several violent crimes. However, the evidence was scant, and it was very difficult to trace the suspect. In the following days, heinous crime news spread in newspapers and social media, sparking various reactions in the community. There have been calls to tighten laws and enhance safety in neighborhoods, while some have expressed shock and sadness for what happened. Subsequently, the suspect was identified and arrested for murder and attempted murder and brought to trial. But nevertheless, the memory of Sarah, a brave mother who lost her life in an attempt to protect her fetus, continued in people's hearts as a reminder of a horrific incident and a warning of the need to maintain safety and solidarity in society.
Enemy taking C. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. We captured Alpha. Enemy taking Bravo.
Contact with enemy. Headshot!